Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first stream of the new year. Woo! So yeah,
Clap.
it's unbelievable, you guys. We made it. It's 2021. Yes.
Yay.
So
2020 is over.
I guess we'll wait on people to join in or watch it, of course. Yeah, I'm so happy right now. It's the 1st of January, and I feel great. I feel great. It's fantastic. But yeah, there's going to be. Oh, hey, look at all these people. Look at all it. Look at Blue Tank Engine, Thomas Tales,
Blue.
Sodor Express Studios, David.
Oh, of course, it's David.
Yep. All right.
Why wouldn't David be here?
I guess we'll get started then. All right. There we go. Let's get started on the questions. So these questions were submitted on my Discord, and so I'm going to go through them and yeah, one by one. And yes, Big C Engine, you can join. Let me put the thing in there. All right, there you are. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and keep the attendance for the people that join in to a minimum, just for certain people, because I want it to be a well organized stream. But anyway, we'll get started once Big C Engine comes in. Yeah, and David, you are definitely. I am essential. Yep, you definitely are. Okay, here we go. Ooh, there we go. We got David here. Here's Big City Engine. And then there's Thomas Tales.
Ian.
Ooh, and then there's Sodor Express. Hooray, hurrah.
Yeah. Okay, no one else can join. Only all of us.
I can only hold 6 people, so yeah, we'll get started.
Yes.
All right.
And
all right,
guys, I suggest we should mute while we should probably mute while Gus is doing the questions.
Yeah, we'll have like
yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, all right. Okay, waiting on you, Thomas Tales. Please mute your mic as I go through each question, please. Thank you very much. All right. Let's begin. Let's begin. Okay, here we go. First question comes from Thomas Collector 5. The question is, rarest engine in your entire collection? To me, the rarest item in my collection, well, items really, would have to be the 1993 wind-up Thomas James and Percy, since apparently those are the oldest toys in my Thomas collection that I have. And it's really great that I have them, though I would have liked to have more because I know there's like a Bill and Ben and such. But anyway, next question comes from trying to think who he is. Believe it's James's Earth. So anyway,
quickly, it's R&R.
Oh, it's R. Wait, where?
Wonder and Friends.
So Wonder and Friends is Take Along Diecast Collector.
Yes.
Wait, it is one. That's one. Okay, it's Wonder. Okay, so this question comes from Wonder and Friends. It is Gus. If you have Take Along or Take and Play, if so, will you make videos with them? So here's my answer to that. Not yet. Since I have a small collection, but maybe I may make a few shorts, but I don't know for sure. But it's a very good possibility just to have a small collection. But we'll see what happens. Next question comes from Tom the E2. His question is, Gus, when do you think you will move out? Unless you already have. Well, for me, I think it would probably be about a few years till I get my own place. But yeah, it'll probably be like a few years. Let's see. Next up, we have a question from Waddling. So his question is: if you end up not in the Thomas fandom anymore, where and what would you do or go? Here's my answer to that one. If I end up leaving the Thomas fandom, I'd make British Railway kind of videos, since I don't want to put trains out on my channel, since I mean it's the dominant content. But also like if I may make music and post it on the channel if I happen to leave the fandom. But other than that, I'll still keep trains as one of the main content for my channel. So yeah, that's basically what would happen if I left the fandom, which I don't think I will, but there's a chance. Next question comes from Tom the E2. He asked, what is your favorite TWR Hereafter episode this far? For me, the favorite would definitely be the Christmas special, because I put a lot of work into that, and I had better lights. I mean, it was a great production. It was great.
Yeah, it was
yeah, it was really good. It's probably I honestly think it's the best episode out of all of them, because it was like a well developed episode. Plus, I had a script and everything. It was really nice. That's why I consider it my favorite out of that. Next question is a big question from Waddling. And this is a very detailed question. Here we go. What type of equipment do you use for filming? List different items. All right, so here's the big secret, guys, of what I use to make my videos. Yeah, so here we go. So basically, it's this. I use a Sony AX700 4K camcorder camera. Again, it's a Sony AX700 4K camcorder. Next, I use two professional photography studio LED lighting kit, which is two lights basically. But I used to use desk lamps, but now I'm not going to use those anymore since I got better lights. I also use a tripod for the camcorder and other things, since the camera did come with a kit. It was a pretty good kit because I had some good add-ons I could put on the camera. I also use blue sky paper, which I have it taped to cardboard, so it holds the sky up and everything. And lastly, I use green felt or fabric for grass. Now, if I were to use snow, I just use my carpet, since my carpeting is basically like snow, kind of. Anyway, yeah, that's a big question right there. Also, it's another question from Waddling. It is, what is your favorite CGI only Thomas character? List 3 if you want. So the answer to that one, I have two of them actually. It would be Luke and Paxton. And yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. Let's see. Next one is from Tom the E2. What is your favorite one-off character in Thomas Friends, including RWS? For me, it would have to be Coldy, because I feel like Coldy just could have. I mean, he's one of those really good characters. He's one of the good ones. I mean, it's hard to believe that Coldy and his friends are not in the show. It's just really hard to believe, but it couldn't be helped anyway, since since it's Mattel. You don't expect any good from Mattel. But anyway, moving on. Then we got another question from Waddling. What is your favorite Thomas season? And then what is your favorite Thomas special? So here we go. So basically, my favorite season out of all of the seasons of Thomas Friends would be season 2. My favorite Thomas special would be Here Are the Rails. And yeah. Because I mean, season 2 was great. It had a lot of the characters that you'd find from the Railway series, the one, and it's basically almost all the characters that Willwood Audrey had created, but not all of them, but it was still a good many. And so I love season 2 for that. And with Here Are the Rails, I like it because it was something different. The story was all there. The characters were there. I mean, it was a great comeback for Spencer. I will say that. And believe me, it's one of my favorite specials out of all of them. Anyway, so next up, we have Tom E2. He asked, what character would you want to return to the show if it isn't going downhill? It would have to be D261, or that the Diesel from that one episode Boiled Out, because I feel like they could develop that character more. Even though Audrey didn't, I would have figured someone else would have done that, because it would have been really cool to see D261 in some other episodes. It'd be really cool if they had done that. Then there's one from Waddling. Of all the Steam team members, 1 through 12, since Emily is the 12th, apparently, who out of all of them, what is your favorite one out of the 12? For me, it would be Percy. Percy is my utmost favorite out of that group. So let's see. Next, we have a question from, again, Tom Need too. Yeah, it's a lot. All right, so here we go. What are your opinions on Nia and Rebecca? I'm gonna be pretty frank here. Okay, here's the thing. Nia should have just visited and stayed for a few episodes and then go back from when she came. Because I mean, she was from another country, and I figured she shouldn't have stayed on Sodor that long anyway. Rebecca, on the other hand, I feel like her character should have been more developed, and I feel like she needed a better personality. That's just my opinion. That's all I'm gonna say with that. The next one is from Waddling. What is your opinion on season 25? Okay, season 25. Season 25. I mean, it has a terrible rendition of Sodor. I mean, I just hate how they made Sodor. I just hate it. Plus, okay, we finally get that one location, the Coldefell Summit, or the Summit Mountain or something, but that's it. That's all they do. They only show that there's a mountain there called the Summit, and they don't even. It just sucks. I hate that. Hate that they only have that. And then, frankly, I hate the 2D animation because it's bland and not good enough for the show. Mattel is just being greedy and horrid. And I mean, the future show, it just seems dark, and I'd hate for the show to die on a bad note. If season 25 totally bombs, I'd hate for the show to die because of that. I really would hate that. Because I mean, the show should just keep going for many seasons to come, but I feel like season 25 may make that not the case. Moving on. Oh, there's so many of them. So many questions. So from Tonton E2, it's, who is your favorite narrow gauge character? It would be Duncan. Duncan has a awesome attitude. He's hilarious. I mean, he's that stubborn character. I mean, he's awesome. Especially when he was rock and rolling. He's great with that. And and that one crash where he falls in the mud is so hilarious. I mean, it's
That's
such
from Duncan. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a fantastic.
I like it.
Anyway, so let's move on here. So many of these things, but I love answering them. Where we go? From Waddling. The question is, have you always loved Thomas, or was it a specific time you came to fandom? And if you came back, why did you come to love Thomas again? It's plain simple. Actually, basically, I've loved Thomas since I was 2, because I was given from one of my parents' friends. Like, she gave me this my first TWR set, and it was the figure 8 set with that arch bridge and the water tower. That came with the orange boxcar, orange and green boxcar with the red Sodor Alliance caboose and a old style Thomas. And I still have that Thomas to this day, and everything part of the set. But yeah, that's why, and I've loved Thomas since then, which has been a long time ago. Next we have, will you do a TWR collection video at some point? That's from Town on E2, by the way. And my answer to that is yes. I will do one for my TWR collection at some point this year. I will definitely have one up this year, definitely for sure. Let's see what else we got here from Oliver Duck Productions. What is your best classic series season? For me, it would have to be season 3. And yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. So then we have, and I'm trying to figure out. Wait. So what's Shadow Chico's YouTube name? Is it like Southern Railways or something? I can't remember.
Like Southern Coast 12 or something like that.
I think it's like South Coast Railway.
Where's my question?
It's a South Coast Railway, I think. Yeah. So anyway, from South Coast Railways, what's your favorite type of cough? Honestly, the cough that I'd have is the one that's like, because that's always been my favorite one. Though it's really hilarious because I like how Tom Hatt does that sometimes and other people in movies. But yeah, definitely the cough I would use. That's my favorite one. Anyway,
oh gosh.
So from Waddling, his question is name a few honorable episodes between seasons 1 and 5. I have 2, I think. I think it's just 2 of them. Actually, I got 3. Okay, so here they are. Toby and the Flood, The Flying Kipper, and Whistles and Sneezes. Or Sounds and Whistles. I know, I think it's
Whistles and Sneezes, I think.
Yeah. Okay. And then so anyway, here's another big one from the Diseasel D5702. Yeah. His question is, what is your favorite episode from every season? All right, here we go, guys. It's a long list. All right. Are you ready? All right. Season 1, The Flying Kipper. Season 2, The Spiteful Brake Van. Season 3, Diesel Does It Again. Season 4, Rock and Roll. Season 5, Oliver's Find. Season 6, The Fogman. Season 7, Peace and Quiet. Season 8, Don't Tell Thomas. Season 9, The Magic Lamp. Season 10, Duncan's Bluff. Season 11, Skarloey Storms Through. And finally, Season 12, Goran Takes a Shortcut. And yeah, that's all the seasons I'm going to say. I would do every single one of them, but I could care less about CGI, though it's not as bad. I just don't know. Even though some have told me season 20 is pretty good season. I may have to watch that at some point, but
I'd say seasons 18, 19, and 20 are pretty good. 17 not so much, but like yeah.
I say season 18, 19, and 22 are also pretty good.
Cool. Anyway, let's get moving here. Okay, got a few questions left. All right. So from TomTom to E2, it's what editing software do you use? And I think Waddling had the same question like that for me a few weeks back or so. Anyway, the answer to that is Premiere Pro. And honestly, I think a lot of us should use it, or everyone should use this, because it's a really good software made from Adobe. It works great. They got a lot of good features and lots of good things you can do. Green screen, color grading, if any of you know what color grading is. But yeah, it's a lot of great things about it. And I use it a lot. I've used it for maybe almost 2 years now, and I'd say definitely use Premiere Pro. If you have the money, of course. But yeah, that's the one I use for editing. Next question is, and this is from South Coast Railways. What farts do you use? Okay. I'm sorry, I have to. Okay. I got one. Okay, I got the one, and this is a really good one. The silent fart. No one can hear it, but yet it's deadly. It's really good. It's so good. Okay, I'll say. Okay, I just got 4 more. I can make it through. Okay. And let's see. Okay. And 3 of them are from waddling, and I will get them answered right away. Who's your favorite real life character that was put into Thomas? Well, the show, not Thomas actually. Not literally.
Put inside of Thomas.
Okay. The favorite. So my favorite real life character that was put into the show, Thomas and Friends, is Edward. Because honestly, you can't find any of Edward's class anymore. You really can't. And I don't know. I could be wrong, but I have not seen any of Edward's class seen in real life now. But he was around, but his class was not around for too long. Sad to say. I think his class was mostly in the 1800s, but when he got into like the 1900s, his class kind of died because I don't know. But anyway, definitely my favorite real life character that came in the show. Next up we have what's your favorite customs that you've made? List 5 or less. I got one. And it would be the Green Express coaches. And I know I've shown these before, and they were like my favorite custom because honestly, I put so much detail into it, and it looks exactly like the coaches, in my opinion. If anyone could, but 2 more questions. If you were to visit a station on Sodor, which one would you visit? I would visit Wellsworth, and that's enough said there. I love Wellsworth as a station. I definitely would go there and see Gorn go flying through with his broken whistle. Yes. I just like that. Anyway, so the last question is from Tom92. If you could go anywhere on Sodor, where would you go? I would go to the Coldie Fell Mountain Railway. Because I just love the Mountain Railway. It's my favorite part of the island. And Coldie and every one of the engines that are on the railway, like Coldie, Ernest, Number 6, and all that. I just love the whole railway and the engines that live there and do work. But anyway, yeah, that's all the questions, guys.
Wait a minute. Submit a question.
Wait, who sent? Wait, who? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay.
Let me think.
Where's the? Oh, hey. Hello,
Tails,
engine. Games.
What's
I see that. I see that they're
just saying. Tails.
Toby with bruh.
Okay, Sodor, what do you do your diesel line?
This is what I think of a custom Henrietta. It's just Clarabelle with a Sharpie back.
Wow.
It's an old year.
Oh dear. Let's see.
Dinoco, join this meeting right now.
Yeah, for anyone that had a question for me that was not on my Discord and wanted to ask a question, I will let you guys put questions in the chat because I can see how some of you want to ask me questions. I mean, there's already 2 of them. I'll try and answer them. Actually,
also
I'll make it like a group effort here. The question is 2021 a simulation and the world ended in 2012? What do you guys think?
What do you say?
No.
The question I disagree because 2021 I don't think it's a simulation.
My friend said that. My friend sent me something like that.
Yeah. All right, then there's this question. Do you have Tommy or Wooden Railway or Trackmaster? It's the great things I have all 3 and much more.
But
anyway,
I'm pretty. Well, I don't know. You have more.
Doing this. You're my friend. Remember?
You have more Tommy and Trackmaster than you do Wooden Railway. Like, which one do you have more?
When will you do your diesel
or
line?
Wooden Railway?
When will you do your diesel line?
I only have take along, not take along, but push alongs. Push alongs. I only have push alongs.
I only have Wooden Railway, but I actually have like.
I I've really
I
only
don't
known
know.
the Thomas
I
word
don't
twice.
have Wood Railway
All
Thomas.
right. Yeah. Let me get. Wait. So anyway.
I'm just working on customs.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. That's all the questions. Let me think. What else? What else?
Can we
Yeah,
ask questions in the stream?
Well, I mean, sure. As long as you just say just one at a time.
Okay, Gus, I have a question real quick. Do you have more Tommy and Tractor than you have Wooden Railway, or is it the other way around? Like,
It would have to be. I have more TWR than Tommy and Trackmaster. Actually, wait. Actually, scratch that. If you're doing Tommy and Trackmaster together, then I think that totally beats TWR. Though I feel like TWR has a bit more. It's kind of, I don't know. It's like a 50-50 chance. I'm not sure, but I think TWR I have more of. I think.
yeah.
Hey, Gus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who should be Diesel? Me or Sodor?
What?
Wait, are you saying who should be Diesel? But for what?
I have one.
the-
Sodor just got brought into the conversation. He's like, huh?
I'm confused. What are we doing?
I have
I'm letting
no clue.
I'm letting you guys and anyone in the chat
Among
ask
Us.
basically.
Who anyone votes for Sodor, Sodor gets to voice Diesel.
Well, I mean, I don't know what they sound like for Diesel,
want us-
so.
Does he want to voice Diesel?
I mean,
Or-
like I'm gonna do some diesel lines for engine. So yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
cool. That makes more sense. I was
Here's a
gonna say, like, if they
question.
just
Here's
bring him
a
into the
question.
conversation, that would've been-
Here's a
Go.
question. What's your favorite show instead of Thomas and Friends?
The Amazing World of
If I have to have
Gumball.
any other show besides Tom's Friends, it would have to be like regular show, Adventure Time, Israel Gumball, just Cartoon Network kind of shows. But
Ooh,
Cartoon
speaking of Cartoon Network, have you guys seen Craig of the Creek? That's an epic show.
No, I haven't.
I don't think I have
I don't
either.
watch.
Why everyone loves
I don't
Henry
want-
Stigman so much?
I watch
I
comedy.
really don't. Anyway,
No, he doesn't.
any more final questions?
I actually have no idea.
I have final question.
All right.
All right, so here it goes. Which Rolly character do you prefer, the CGI one or the classic one?
Classic.
Wait, which character was it?
Bob the Builder question.
Wait, which character are you referring to in Bob the Builder?
Rolly, which one, the CGI one or the classic version?
Wait, are you talking
Oh,
about are you
classic.
talking about the blue
I'm off the Builder now.
I
That's
can't remember.
no.
Rolly,
It's
I don't know.
Rolly
Blue
from
one's
Bob the
Rolly, I
Builder.
I think
remember. Yeah,
is
yeah, I
Rolling
think
the
I-
green one? Is
Roller, right?
yeah, he's the green,
yeah, the green steamroller thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
Green Steamroller.
yeah.
What
So
movie
yeah,
do you have?
for Rolly, I would say not CGI, not CGI.
They
Yeah,
had very odd
CGI
names
looks Rolly. He's fat.
referring what they are.
Anyway, yeah, I'm
These
gonna
are
have,
Diesel auditions.
let's see. I'll stay on for another. This stream will end when it hits 30 minutes since I'm going to have to do something else. But anyway, so yeah, there's like a minute left. I don't know.
I'm just doing custom.
Yeah,
Let's just
so
end the
while we're
stream.
here is making customs, I will make that there. There we go.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll show. I guess. We got Mallard in the
Mallard?
process.
Tell you when this has a 30-minute mark.
Pretty epic. Not gonna lie.
Still working on it. It's
pretty
not done,
epic.
of course. Billy's
that?
basis process. Basis.
Cool.
Don't tell me what to do. I the engine.
Croven
Is that
process.
Gordon?
It's just made out
That's
of Gordon, yeah.
Is that from Gordon?
It's gonna be Croven. It's made out of a Gordon, gonna make into a Croven. Red
Dude,
Rosie, which is still needs another repaint.
Why?
Because I have 2 Rosies now. So Relish Thomas, which I need to repaint the face and smoke box and such.
Okay.
and then Harvey's basis, which I need to make a new roof for because it got cut off for some reason.
Okay. We're going to the 30-minute mark in 3, 2, 1. 30-minute mark.
Well,
It hit it. 6 seconds.
we went past it. You know, yeah, I'll stay up for another couple minutes. 32-minute mark. Hey, okay, so we got that. Ooh, wait, let me show you the new OC, which I think you guys have seen before for this video. But here is what's his face? Daryl. There's Daryl.
Daryl Duke.
Gus,
I have
Gus,
so
I have to
many
tell you something. I have to
questions.
tell you something. It's very important. Gus.
First of all,
You see the buff.
I've nearly have so many questions now.
Well, you got like less than 2 minutes. You might as well ask him now if you want.
Gordon. Who is that?
Hashtag Scruffy Gang for life.
Who is
I
that?
don't even know what the anyway.
The engine. Comment below who's the engine.
Ooh, wait, what the? Wait, what do you?
Oliver?
Nope, you little. Nope. He's not blue.
Edward?
Blue.
Let's see. What is that?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Gordon.
So, so yeah, I
Yes,
would
correct.
keep this stream going on
Because
for,
it puts it on the range.
for
You can easily
And most importantly,
tell Windows. Remember, right?
Guys, I think Gus. Gus is trying to talk.
all right. So anyway, I would like to keep going, guys, but I need to get off. But anyway, thanks for joining me in this Q&A. Great day. Let's
Can we
hope
say our
this year
outros?
turns out great with the new vaccines. And yeah, have a great new year, everyone.